Hi friends, welcome to my new YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to learn a step-by-step procedure to configure a soap service integration in Pega. For this purpose, I am using a Pega Personal Edition. If you don't have a Pega Personal Edition, you can also try it in PDN Pega Cloud Server. So, for creating a soap service integration, we need three classes. Mainly, the first class is main class and a request class and response class. The main class contains the rules that are required for holding a soap service integration, and the another request class contains the text property. This property uses a key parameter to get the result from the soap service integration. And the final class is response class. In this response class we have the fetched data as an output. So let me configure the soap service integration. First of all, we need to create these three classes. So I am switching to Dev Studio. In Dev Studio, click on Create menu. Go to System Admin and click on Class. In the label field, enter the name of your class. I have entered main as my main class. In the class name, enter the name of your class. After that, in the context, select the appropriate rule set. So I have selected mobile as my rule set. After that, click on create and open. In the select class type, click concrete. In the creating version, select highest version from the drop down. This class does not belong to a class group. Here you select base class. After that, go to history tab. Write some description in the description field. After entering these fields, click on save button. Now we are done with creating main class. Now next, create a second class which is request class. Click on create menu, system admin and class. In the label field, enter the name of your request class. And enter the class name. Select the rule set. Click create and open. Select class type as concrete. Select the highest rule set version. This class does not belong to class group, and it select as a base class. After that, go to history tab, enter something, click save button. Now we are done with creating two classes, and we are left with one final class, that is response class. Here enter the label. Select the rule set and click create and open. Same as request class, select concrete, select the highest version of rule set. This class does not belong to class group. After that, go to history tab, enter the field, click save. Now we are done with creating three classes: main class, request class, response class. The next step in this process is create a text property in a request class for sending a request to the service. For that, we need to open the App Explorer. In this App Explorer, search for request class. My request class name is int request. So this is my request class. Right click on it, create data model property, create a text property. I am giving the name of my property is id. After giving that, click create and open. So automatically the type of the property is text. There is no need to change the type. So click save. Now we are done with creating a text property in request class. Now you need to create a data type and configure the source and add few records to the data type. For that, click on data type explorer, add a data type, enter the label of your data type, phone as my data type, click submit. After creating a data type, click on add field. Now add few of the fields to it. Here I have given 3 fields to the phone data type, and after entering the fields, go to record tab. In the record tab you can see a configure source button. So click on configure source to configure source for your data type. Now here you have to select a key for your data type. So here I am selecting id as my parameter. After that, click submit. You are done with configuring the data type. After that, close. And after configuring the source, you need to add few records to it. So here you can see add record. Click on it. I am entering one as id, name, my mobile name, Apple, details, 16 GB RAM, and 2 my. So I have added 2 records to it. Click save. Now we are done with configuring data type. The next step in this process, you need to create a page list property in the response class. Go to App Explorer, search for response class. So this is my response class. Right click on it, create data model property. In the label field, enter the name. I am entering phones. Click create and open. So here you need to change the property type as a page list. In the page definition, you need to add a data type page class. Where is my data type? This phone is my data type. The class of my data type is this. So I'm giving this class name in the page definition. Yeah, next, save. Now we are done with creating a page list property in the response class. You need to find the main class. Yeah, this is my main class. Right click on the main class, create data model property, give the label of your request to property, create and open. Here in the property type, you need to change the property type as single page, which hold the page definition. In the page definition fields, you need to enter the class of your request class. Yeah, this is my request class. You need to enter class int request. So I'm done with creating a request property, and we need to create a response property. Right click on the main class, create data model property, give the label as response, click create and open. You need to change the type of property as a single page. In the page definition, enter the response class. Click save. After creating request and response properties, go to App Explorer, refresh App Explorer. So you can find data model in the main class. Click an arrow, open the property, click on request, you can find ID, and in the response phone you can find these three fields which you have configured in the phone's data type. If you are not able to find these properties which you have created in the data type, then you have done a mistake. So I got these properties, so there is no problem in the configuring the main class rules. So we have set up all things ready. Now we need to create a soap service integration. For that, go to configure dev studio, go to integration, service wizard. In the service purpose, select process input output data. In the service type, you have so many things, but we are configuring for soap service integration. So click soap service, click next. In the data class, select the main integration class name. So this is my main integration class. Main. I'm not changing anything in the service name. Click next. Expand process data. Here you need to select use XML for data mapping in the input properties and click request ID in the input properties. So here check use XML for data mapping. So here you don't need to select the request. This is output properties. So you need to select only response. After that, click next. Here I am not changing anything. Click next. If you require an authentication, you need to check this. You don't need any authentication, uncheck this. After that, click next. Click finish. Yeah, I am done with configuring the service wizard. Click done to finish. You can find this service, soap service, in records, integration services, service soap. So this is my soap service integration. The next step you need to create is an activity. So this is my activity process data. Click gear icon. In the method field, enter object browse, expand. In the page name, enter phone. In the object class, enter the class name of phone data type. This is my phone data type. This is my data type class. Enter it here. Please uncheck this get row, use weight, life weight, PZINS key. These fields are required when you have PYGUID. So I don't have any PYGUID in my class, so that's why I am removing these things. Before going to configure further, please enter the pages and classes. In the page name field, I am entering this page name. Please select and paste it here. In the class, enter main class and also add another page, that is this page. Select it and paste it here, and in the class you need to select code Pega list. And here add 3 fields: ID, name, details. These are the output fields that we required. So we are matching this ID with the request parameter. And add another step, property set. Expand the properties name, select my service page, response, phones. In the properties value, select phone, px results. Now we are done with creating an activity. Click save. And save this. So this is the procedure to create a SOAP service integration. Now go to actions, click run. Here in the enter data, enter request data, select supply SOAP request envelope. In the ID tag, in the string value place, enter your ID as an input parameter. Based on this ID parameter, we are going to fetch the results from the SOAP service. So I am giving one as my ID and click on execute. Yeah. Details: 16 GB RAM, ID 1, name of the record is Apple. Yeah, we got correct data. So now we check with entering another ID. Click run. In the string value, I am entering now 2 as a ID. Click execute. Now we need to get MI as a name. Yeah, MI 2, 4 GB RAM. So that's it guys. This is the step-by-step procedure to configure a SOAP service integration. In the next video, I am going to tell how to consume this SOAP service by using a SOAP connector. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.